Dr. Dipesh Kemkar. I am a consultant neurologist at Wockhardt Hospital located at Mira Road. Today I will speak about stroke for the general awareness among the general population. So we'll just go through the few headings like what is stroke, what are the signs and symptoms, why treatment of stroke is important, and what is the importance of time, and what are the complications if not treated in time. So stroke, what we generally call in our scientific term as a cerebrovascular accident, in common terminology is known as either Lakwa or Pakshaghat in Marathi. What it means is inability to utilize a part of the body, like a patient may unable to use his hand or leg or the entire one side of the body, may be have some imbalance or might be having some blindness. So depending on what is the area is affected, the signs and symptoms depends on the area of affection. Now generally strokes are of two types. One, where the blood flow to a particular area of the brain is interrupted, means the blood vessels are occluded. And second is when the blood vessel get burst or ruptured because of multiple etiologies and the bleeding happens. So in both the things, signs and symptoms are almost similar. There are hardly any clinical methods to differentiate whether it is a bleeding or it is a acute infarct. Generally, like whenever a patient develops the common symptoms, what we call as the numbness or heaviness of a particular part of the body. A person who is already having some risk factor like diabetes, hypertension, age itself is a big risk factor. So any person beyond 60, these are the common risk factor for developing stroke. So if such kind of patient have some symptoms in suggestion of some heaviness or numbness in a particular part of body which are persistent, they should report it to the doctor because that may be the early signs. Initially, it may start with some mild weakness and they progress very rapidly to complete weakness, what we call as a paralysis. Depending on whether the one part is involved or the one half of the body is involved, there are different types of the terminologies which are used in the medical terminology. Now, why stroke treatment is important? Most of the time, like few patients who are having some premorbid conditions like diabetes or hypertension, they may get some premonitory symptoms or transient symptoms, what we call as a transient ischemic attack. So people may feel that that heaviness or numbness for some moment, for some minutes, and thereafter it improves on its own. And many times because it improves on its own, people tend to neglect that. And unfortunately, that is the first sign where they should report to their either physician or a neural physician. Because these are the signs when picked in the time and investigated, they can help you to add some medications to prevent the actual stroke. So if a patient comes in time, we are able to treat the patient in time. If the bleeding is there, conservative management is the only possible treatment. But if the infarct or what we call as occlusion of the blood vessel is there, there are many things which can be done in time. There is a terminology called as the golden hour. 4.5 hours is the golden hours from the initiation of the symptoms. So if a patient is able to come within that window period, we are able to give one injection which are given in the veins, which helps to lyse the clot, means burst the clot, and the blood flow is re-established. So the effect of that treatment is best when the patient comes at the earliest. So it entirely depends if patient comes at the age of 2 hours or 3 hours. The earlier he comes, better is the result. So that is the reason why the time is more important. Many times patient would have start of symptoms with some numbness of one hand or only few fingers, and then they will wait and then it would progress to entire involvement of entire one hand or one side, and it becomes a big stroke. So that time when they already it has turned into the big stroke, the initial treatment of IV thrombolysis may not be that helpful. But whatever may be the reason, patient should try to reach as early as possible to the hospital. In such kind of patient comes to the hospital, we initially do CT scan or MRI stroke protocol to just look out whether it is a bleeding or it is an infarct. Depending whether it is a bleeding, it's an entire different management. If it is an infarct, then management is different. So generally two types of management are provided when it is infarct. One is IV thrombolysis, that is the administration or the injection in the vein. And second, if it fails, but if the infarct is involving large blood vessels, which generally are refractory to IV thrombolysis, then thrombectomy may be required. But that decision is taken after the initial treatment or the complete imaging and explaining each and everything to the patient related, including cost and the side effect, and the mode of management. Now, if stroke is not treated in time, suppose the patient fails to reach within 4.5 hours, then obviously IV thrombolysis cannot be done. Then the second option is a thrombectomy, but thrombectomy is a costly procedure. So if patient is unaffordable, like most of our population or our patients are from middle class, so the initial phase where the treatment of stroke is much cheaper as compared to thrombectomy is very nice. And if patient is unable to undergo either thrombolysis or thrombectomy, then management is entirely conservative and symptomatic. In that case, there are high chance of progression of stroke in first 3 to 5 days. If it deteriorates to a severe degree, then patient may need surgical intervention like decompression, where a part of the cranial vault or the brain flap is removed, and it is the enough space is made to accommodate the swollen brain so that herniation or the further deterioration doesn't happen. Again, that is a big surgery which involves a lot of cost as well as ICU stay. So if patient is able to come in time and report to the neurophysician or the physician, and if he is able to undergo IV thrombolysis or thrombectomy, these further complications involved in treatment and the morbid and mortality are much less as compared to the patient who require decompression. So on the occasion of this World Stroke Day, I hope that everybody takes care of their health as well as awareness about stroke improves, and it will help us to treat our patient in a better way to avoid daily complications, morbidity and mortality. Stay healthy, stay safe.